Hi everybody, Audra here, your Twisted Chalker with Odds and Ends Boutique. And it's been a little while since I've posted a recording, and so I thought I'd go ahead and do this. I started this project and I thought I'd finish it on camera. I picked up these from Dollar Tree. I was thankful. And I started, excuse me, goodness. I started painting. I did one and then found that it was there was a lot to do with all the little nooks and crannies and everything else. So I started this second one. Let's see, there we go. And I did all the tight spots and all the grooves with the brush. And so I'm just going to finish it up and then I will wax these. And I've picked a couple different patterns for this. I want to do one with buffalo plaid. This is a little stained, but it still works, so it'll be great. So one will be done in buffalo plaid. And I'm going to try to do one with this pattern. I picked it up a little while, or I ordered it a little while ago, and I haven't used it yet. I had original plans for it, and I still have those plans for it, but I thought it'd be fun to try. I mean, I don't know if they're going to fit. They might be too big for the word, but, you know, if it doesn't work, I can always paint over it, so no big deal. All right, so I'm going to finish painting this, and then I will wax it. I'm not using my normal containers because I mixed these colors because I wanted a certain color for a previous project that I had done, and this is what's left. And so I thought I'd use it up on this. So I'm going to finish painting this little thankful sign. I'll do it this way. I decided to go ahead and do the harder part first so that you don't have to sit here for, I don't know, so I don't have to keep you here in this video too long watching me do all the tedious parts. Some projects go very, very fast. Some take a little extra time. And I wanted to be able to show you something like this in almost all of its entirety, just so you could see the process that goes on before we even start stenciling. So, and since this is chalk paint, I can take the blow dryer to it and dry it pretty quick, so it'll be easy to dry and carry on with the next step. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I hadn't posted a video in quite a while. I got extra busy with preparing for a second booth, and then I got caught up making projects and had a lot going on personally, and then had an aunt visit from Illinois, and now I am working on getting back in the groove of things, and I expect to keep posting these videos just to kind of help you when you begin to using these stencils and how to actually do it. Too, there was a time, might as well tell you. I've told you everything else I think that I end up doing. I reorganized at one point. I reorganized my supplies, thinking I had a better way to do it. And I put my tripod in a place that I thought was going to be convenient at the time, so that it'd be there when I'm ready to do my videos. And then I got sidetracked from doing them. And then when I was ready to start back up, for the life of me, I could not find my tripod. I could not find it anywhere. So I had to also spend some time hunting it down. And I'm sure you figured out I ended up finding it. I'm going to dry this a little bit. So yeah, in my efforts to constantly be more efficient in my organization, sometimes I just have the opposite effect of what I set out to do. So that was another kink that just kind of kept me from keeping up with these videos. So I do hope you didn't think I was gone, because I didn't leave. I certainly didn't stop doing this. I'm not going to worry so much about painting the back, just the front and the sides. I'm thinking I probably should have done all of the sides, but that's okay. I would hate to do this videos and have you think that everything always just goes perfectly within 5 minutes. And then be disappointed when you try to do it and it not be perfect within 5 minutes. So here we go. Anyway, so tell me how all of you have been. Leave me comments what you've been up to. Are you ready for the fall season? Are you ready for Halloween? Are you a Halloween person? I've been making a ton of Halloween decorations. I would love to see some of yours. We'd have to figure out a way to post those, wouldn't we? Sorry folks, I'm just concentrating, trying to make sure I get everything. I want to have good coverage. And I left more blank than I thought I did. So it's just going to take a minute to get everything done. I have to say I'm pretty excited because in a couple of weeks I'm going to do my first make and take, showing people in this area about these stencils and how to use them, and they'll get to make a little project and take it home. So I'm pretty excited about doing that. It'll be my first one. I hadn't spent a lot of time and energy trying to make those happen because of pandemic, but I have a friend who's excited to do this, and so that's what we'll be doing in a couple weeks. And yes, we will be doing fall and Halloween decorations. I gotta show you. I have a stack here. Here's some fall one with little sayings. Here's another. It says it's fall, y'all, and enter if you dare. The trick or treat one, I've made a few things with that. If the shoe fits, wear it. This says, oh look, another glorious morning. Makes me sick. We all know where that's from, don't we? And happy Halloween. And autumn leaves and pumpkin, please. And we have Halloween minis and fall breeze and autumn leaves. And welcome to our Dead and Breakfast. And we have Quit Your Witchin', Resting Witch Face, A witch and her little monsters live here with one handsome devil. Pumpkin spice lover. Hocus Pocus, established 1962, witches wanted. Apply within 24 hours. Open 24 hours daily. And we have what we call the subway. This is the fall subway with all kinds of different fall words on it. This says, witch, better have my candy. And then we're back to the beginning. Happy fall, give thanks, simply blessed, gather. So those are ones that can be cut into 4 and used in different ways. So those are just a few. I also have Let's Get Spooky. I don't think you can see all of it. And not every witch lives in Salem. So we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun making some fall or Halloween projects. I think I got everything here. So, for the time being, I'm doing some decorating or making some home decor with items I picked up at Dollar Tree because I just thought it would be fun to do and to show people how inexpensive it could be to decorate your own home or to make gifts for people. I know somebody would definitely appreciate homemade gifts. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there, especially if it's a one-of-a-kind thing, you know. You go out and you buy things at the store and you're going to have what many other people already have too. But if you make something special for yourself or for that person, they will most likely be one-of-a-kind items, which is always cool. And the thing I love about this process is it's pretty instant. Not a whole lot of waiting. So as you can see, I'm done painting. I got all the grooves, all the nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies. Two of them painted. Oops. I don't know what direction to go. Okay, 2 of them painted. I didn't think much about how I was going to decorate them. I kind of going to want to embellish them a little bit, but for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and stencil. I'm going to do this one with almond latte. Let's see. So, the glue gun is on. Okay, so my almond latte has gotten a little thick. I will need to add some water to it. So I have a spray bottle that has distilled water in it. You don't want to use tap water because with tap water, close it up, you can get molded. Distilled water, we don't have that issue. So adding some distilled water. Oopsie. Look at that. Just throw that back in there. It'll be all right. It's water soluble, so it will blend in with the rest of it. It's got some lumps, but it'll still be usable. And I'm probably not going to mix it too long and worry too much about the lumps. I've got a tool coming in the mail that'll help me with that. So for the time being, I'm just going to work with what I have here. So this is not going to fit across the whole thing. So I'm going to have to put a portion of it on and then move it over and do it over there. I could use the big buffalo plaid, but it wouldn't, I don't think it would work because this is too small to do the large buffalo plaid. Now this is, excuse me, I've been working all day, so I'm a little cluttered. I call it working. It's not really working. Yes, it's working, but it's too much fun to be thinking of it as working. So, you know, it's relaxing, it's therapeutic, it's fun, and if you do like me and sell your items that you make, it's working too, right? It's just not stressful like a job that we go to 8 to 5 every day, you know. So I don't really need to fuzz this that much because it's old. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself, see? I'm going to wax this first. I need to wax it. So I've got this shop towel, I guess. I'm just going to take a little wax and rub it on here. I'm preparing the surface for the use of the stencils to keep the stencils safe. And also, by waxing, it helps to keep letters and pictures and such from bleeding so much. It just seems to, I don't know, it just prepares the surface just right to be used. Don't need a whole lot, just a nice little coating on the surface where you plan to use your stencil. I made a wood round, my very first wood round, a few days ago, last week. No, a few days ago. I think it was a few days ago. And I painted half of it, and I waxed the half that I painted, and I forgot to wax the half that I didn't paint. And when I put the stencil on and did it, the half that was waxed came out perfect. The half that was not waxed was horrible. So I had to redo it. So I had to wash off the wax, wash off the chalk paste, and wax the portion that I forgot to wax. And then I redid it, and it came out perfect. All over, instead of just in the waxed area, because the whole area was waxed. And I'm talking gibberish today, and I don't even know why. I've been quiet for the past few days, I guess. Quietly working. And now I'm forcing myself to talk. Okay, so it's a little stained. This is a little stained, but that's okay. It still works. I think I want to go like that. Okay. Now I'm not going to worry so much about air bubbles because there's a lot of space in between the surface, so I think we'll be okay as far as air bubbles go. I'm really not sure how well this is going to work out on this, so but I wanted to give it a try, so I'm going to give it a try. I have a squeegee. It's a huge one. I don't think I want this big. One moment. A little one. All right. So I'm just going to start doing the whole squeegee thing. I'm going to try to keep it on the letters rather than waste paste and not be mindful of where I'm going with it. So there's the L, Here's the U. Okay. I'm hoping the top of my head's not in your way. Kind of have to look close because my eyes don't work like they used to. So this is my first time trying to do this on letters like this. So you get to be there with me, see how it comes out. Okay, there's a hole right there. All right. One of the tricky things about the paste is it can dry pretty quick. So we don't want to take too long doing this so that this ends up drying before we finish over here. Because if that happens, when we pull up the stencil, it will pull the paste up with it. So I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. Ooh, I got a lot out that time. Okay. Trying to remove the excess is kind of tricky. I can sort of see the surface through the stencil because of the color. Let's put that right there. All right, peel and reveal. Oh, that's not too bad. Look at that. So I'm going to take, I believe, I have a Q-tip over here. Oh, here we go. Can put this down. All right. I want to just kind of the edges where the ink kind of got all gloppy because of the edge. Oops. I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, what I need to do is line this up. I want to match. Wait, before I do that, goodness gracious. What I'll do is on the sides there where it kind of leaked over, I'll just repaint it. I'm really liking it. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without having to wash the stencil all over again. this up. I'm going to start right here. Nope. Okay, I'm going to use this portion. And I see I need it to be right about here. I'm making a mess, but that's okay. It'll be easy to clean. Right about there. Okay. And just continue. So I kind of started where I left off. And I'm glopping it on the table. As you can see, I'm a bit of a messy worker. There's stuff all over here. There's stuff all over my hands. I wouldn't be surprised if it's all over my shirt and my pant, my jeans, my shorts. My denim shorts. I don't know what I'm wearing today. On the tee. Of the surface. Peel it off. And there we go. Alright, so I got some areas I'm going to want to fix because I made a mess because this is all messy. And so I made a little bit of a mess over here, but I'll fix that. I have to go rinse this off really quick. I'm going to clean this mess and then get it all over my project. I've got it on the table. I'm so messy, but that's okay. No worries here, because it all comes off. Chalk paint is a little more difficult to get off. There we go. I wish I remembered what colors I used. I know it had, because I'd love to tell you what colors I mixed, but it's been a while, so I don't remember the colors. Now, I am going to dry it first. Oh my gosh, look at how cute that is. That's just adorable. I'm thinking I'm wanting something here, but I may be embellishing over here, so it might not show so much. Now, right here where I smudged some of the chalk paste because I placed the dirty, the stencil back on it while it was dirty, while it still had chalk paste on it. So I'm just going to scrape some of it off like that, mostly in between the lines because I want that striped look. It doesn't have to be perfect because this isn't going to be a perfect, it's just not, it doesn't have, I mean, the whole rustic look, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, just touching up in places that I feel like I want to touch up. There are a couple spots that I want to dab a little paint on. I didn't want the paint, I didn't want the almond latte to be on the side like it is right here. Right here. And scraping it off is not going to work. So, paint over it. I think just little dabs of it will be okay. I just don't want big globs of it like this. So I'll cover up the big globs. Okay. Carefully, because I don't want to paint over my stenciling. So when you have waxed a surface, you want to be careful not to get it too heated when you're drying it, because then it'll form bubbles if it gets too hot. I'm really wanting I know what I can do. So this part here will stay bland, will stay plain like that. Okay. So I'm missing one of these little striped areas.